Hello, so today what I thought we'd do is we'll do another Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today I'm going to be using the new yoke. I'm going to try and connect the video camera to myself. I can't find a decent spot, so I'm going to try something. Might work, might be pretty crap. I'll try my best. Also, I'm going to be introducing today soft brakes into the game, so that should make life a little bit easier. So without further ado, roll VT. Okay, here we are. We're in Luton. I'm hoping this all works out for us, this video. So you can see I've got the yoke set up down here. What I'm hoping is that things are going to work when I turn all the power on. Fingers crossed. It doesn't. The only thing I can do is there. Here, go into here, go into there, go there, right, okay. So what should have happened is let's do a self-test. We want to get this done as well. So all the lights have come on, so you can see them start to flash and stuff. So that's all the SIP working. That line. We're basically starting from cold and dark, so hoping this is going to work when we do it. Working at the moment. Maybe it's because we're still. I'm in a Fenix. Toying with the idea of downloading the 737-900 for 18 quid. Not really sure yet, not made my mind up. Still a bit grumbly about having to pay again for something I already own. So I was thinking about it. I'm hoping I've got this all sorted out. So parking brakes, do a little landing gear, no, increase, right, lovely. The other thing I have done is I've now moved bits from here onto the yoke itself, hoping it all works fine. Let's get the plane set up first. What we can do while we're setting it up is, I was having trouble with GSX the other day. It actually corrupted. I had to uninstall it, reinstall it. What a nightmare. Didn't enjoy it at all. Speed brake, disagree. Speed brake's not even on. Oh. You're not disagreeing now, are you? Right. I've had to set up a few little bits, make it a little bit more sensitive. Had to reset up the throttle. Wasn't happy with the throttle. That's going to keep coming up, but it is set up. So we've imported that. Ground services. So we've got that there. Normally the door's open, but we'll open them ourselves. Get those two open. So, and GSX has made a few improvements. You now see the man sitting on the thing now, so we'll have a look at that in a bit. Let's go to these settings, make sure things are set up. So, okay, let's get rid of that. Get that on. Right, window. No, we'll do that. We'll do all this. Cabin, we've got the lights there, they'll do that automatically. Do all that if we can. Let's go there, into there. That one's sorted, get that one off. GSX is integrated here, that's all good. And this actually came over this morning, which I was really, really pleased with because it means it's back to where it was. I was struggling here the other day. Ground services, don't need to toggle no jetways. And normally what I'm doing now, while I'm loading up the thing, I just basically get it to load in.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
As you can see, you've got all the lights on over this side, the parking brake and all that. So caterer's going to come first, so that will do it all in. Oh, that was missing. I wanted that on. So I've taken one thing too much off. It's that one. Not that one. There we go. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Sorted. It's because I don't use this plane much. So let's go Atsu. Atsu menu, fly in initialization. Request our flight. While that's doing that, we can carry on setting this up for a minute. Should have got lazy and got a young lady over here to do it, but thought I'd do it myself. How long we got left on there? 5 more minutes. Right, so this is going to take a little while to start up. That's now in, so we can go in it, and we can now go press that. Same intentions has picked up my flight. I'm doing everything at a stretch at the minute. So Virgin 5-1. 5-1. Push this button here and it brings up my EFB. So we now know we've got a cost index 21 and we've got 35,000. Got that in. Twice the wind. We can just ditch that for a minute while we're sorting this out. And calculate that. Send that there. Send that there. Wind should be in now, so we can now clear the errors. That one on performance, that should need stuff clearing. Get rid of the clear on there, we'll go back to init. Just check that is set up, yeah. And we won't go performance. Next. I'm going to climb out at 250 knots. Go set the approach up so we can now go to ATIS.
Formation Lima 1020 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 07. Wind 060 at 7. Visibility 0. Mist. Overcast at 100. Temperature 6, dew point 6. QNH 1027. Transition level 70, advise on course heading.
I know it's changed also on GSX when you've got icing. You now have to confirm good engine start.
72 Foxtrot now.
We
have the correct chance for the procedure for runway Rodney 1 Charlie. Departure for runway 07.
And I tend to set this up now beforehand and then call it in.
You're number 1. Clear to Alicante via the Rodney 1 Charlie departure. Departure runway 07. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure 12955. Squawking 1746. Easy for 72 Foxtrot Delta. I'll have your clearance in just a second. Clear to Alicante via the Rodney 1 Charlie departure runway 2. Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Clear to Poland via the Mat C3 Yankee departure runway 25. Initial climb
Should now
4,000.
be pretty much
Departure 129.55 and score 4361 for with Air 44 Tango.
go through. Or was it disco there nowadays?
Open delivery, good morning. Easy 958 Alpha with information uniform. Ready to copy IFR to Glasgow.
Stand by. You're number 1.
Cleared IFR to Glasgow via the Olney 2 Bravo departure.
Now, someone's got to stay in there, so okay, that's going to be vectored then. So we're going to
departure on 129.55.
Okay, that's good.
Squawk 3724, easy 958.
And I've now got my yoke set up, my ATC set up on my yoke now, so Virgin 51 Oscar Lima requesting IFI flight to Frankfurt. I better get this right.
Stand by.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Stand by. You're number 1.
Of course I am.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, cleared to Frankfurt via the Match 2 Charlie departure runway 07. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 129.55 squawk 1624.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, cleared to Frankfurt via the Mach 2 Charlie departure runway 07. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 129.55 squawk 1624.
Passengers boarding starting.
Okay, that does work. So then we can just
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, read that
shift it
correct.
around
Ground is on 121.755, safe flight, sir.
we can shift that around. So people getting on. This guy here, see, he's now, before they would always stand at the top here, now they're actually getting him to do some work. There. And you can just pop back in if you need to.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome aboard Virgin Atlantic Flight 51, Oscar Lima, departing from London Luton Airport and heading to the splendid city of Frankfurt. We kindly ask you to take your seats as indicated on your boarding passes, ensuring that your hand luggage is stowed securely in the overhead bins or beneath the seats in
Should be able
front
to
of
see
you.
them getting on.
Should you require any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact any member of our delightful crew, including myself, Victoria, and my esteemed colleagues, James, Emily, and Oliver. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Down
and we
here it
wish you
says
a
fuel
pleasant
low, but
journey
we're not
ahead.
low.
Hello. This way, please. Hello.
So this one on the end here is now my speed brake. These two are my throttles. This one's dead at the moment. So we've got the start engine, we've got map, clean. These two are blank, I haven't filled these in yet.
Welcome on board.
Landing gear, parking brake, autopilot, increase flaps, decrease flaps, and a spare ATC should I need it. So I've got these on to fill up a little bit quicker. I'll get used to it. I've also put in a new map, so the it's called Argus map. So some of the, we won't really see it in this. I'm really from the light flying, but it just changes things clear off. Daytime flight. Sorry, girl, I left you on. There you go. That's because the last flight I did was a nighttime flight. So looks like we're been loaded. Well, as you can see, we're getting close there because I've got them on high densities. Probably got to wait for another bus to come.
Passengers bus is coming.
And the other thing I have got is this thing called soft brakes. Not sure. Hoping it's going to work. Doesn't seem to be.
Passengers boarding starting.
Why is it not working? Doesn't seem to be working. Hoping it's going to work. Maybe when I take the brake off, maybe it'll work. Who knows? Hope it works because it was really good. It actually softens down the old braking, makes it a little less sharp. Once we get the people on, there aren't many get on now. Off. Dump those. Okay, so we've now got those on board, so we can now runway 07. Okay, nearly pressed the wrong button. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima requesting push and start.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, contact ground on 121.755 for push and start clearance.
Well, why didn't you move me on there before then? He's on ground. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima requesting push and start.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, push and start approved, face northwest.
Northwest. Okay, so we can now click that. Hopefully this is all going to come to life. Yeah, there we go, she's up. Are these going to move away? Yep. Always get worried.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Virgin Atlantic Flight 51. Oscar Lima, departing from London Luton Airport and
That
heading
works
to
in my
the
head as
splendid
well,
city
so I
of
can
Frankfurt.
move it around.
Our estimated flight time is approximately 65 minutes. We kindly ask you to pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for our frequent flyers. Please fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap. Remember, the seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position, and ensure window blinds are opened for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are strictly prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if required.
Clear all the
Pull
errors.
the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before
It's like a
assisting
lucky day
others.
to be taken off.
Life vests are located under your seat. To put it on, pull it over your head, fasten it, and inflate only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests for children are available. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked.
Go away.
There are 2 exits at the front
That should stop.
and 2 at the rear of the aircraft.
Just annoys me.
The
I've
nearest
set it up and
exit may be
calibrated
behind
it and
you.
it still does the same.
In case of evacuation, please leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If any electronic device becomes hot or shows signs of damage, please inform a member of the crew right away. The safety information card in your seat pocket contains all
It
details.
takes a while
Thank you for your
locking us all
attention.
in now, so hoping it's working. It's not being raised. Okay. Struggling, right. It's better. So we've got face west.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, so we can release our parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines are clear. Start at will.
How will we start our engines? That still hasn't started. Worried about that. What's it not started? Off braking is enabled. No issues there, so we're just firing the engines. Just seems to be taking a while to fire up. Got up a plane above us. Okay, it's one engine done. Next engine. Ready for the brakes. And once these have started, we can then confirm we've had a good engine start. I lost the volume of it, the voice of it. bit of an issue at some point. Turn that off. Put those off. In gear. Yeah, we've lost a little bit of GSX. Left is clear, right is clear. Oh yeah, there we go. Parking brake engaged, so it is working. Right. Cool. And that's by pushing the yoke forward or back creates the brake. So less hassles on having to use the other bumpers. Those on. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, request taxi to runway 07.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, runway 07 taxi via Bravo, Echo Delta Alpha Bravo.
We can just add a little bit. Oops.
Runway 07, Bravo, Echo, Delta, Alpha, Bravo, Virgin, 51 Oscar, Lima.
And my rudders are now on the yoke as well, so you just get your finger on it. And if you want to slow down, you just go forward. There we go. Which is handy. All adds and helps, and at least that way when I speed up down here I can actually slow myself down ready for it, which has made life easier. It was only £6.48 for the little mod. If we go too fast we can just slow ourselves down a bit. This is the handy bit. That's how easy that is. It just gives you a bit of peace of mind when you're going along. The reasons you see, like the Ryanair and all that, they're all on different ATCs, so they would be given different ways of coming in. We can just slow myself because I always struggle here.
2603, give way to the Patriot Baron.
Giving way to the Patriot Baron, easy 2603.
Let it back off and then just bring it back round. Yeah, it's made life a lot easier for me. This is actually first time I've used it, so it's a proper debut for it. I downloaded it just before I went and took the dogs for a walk.
Echo November, Quebec contact tower
I wanted to do a video anyway.
126.73.
Over to tower, Golf Victor Echo November, Quebec.
A lot of the SIP lights have gone out.
Alpine 76 Foxtrot Hotel, runway 25 taxi via Bravo Alpha. Runway 25 taxi via Bravo, Alpha Alpine 76 Foxtrot Hotel.
Quite sensitive, as it is. I haven't actually set anything up on it or changed any sensitivities or anything, just left it as it was.
Easy 18 Mike Tango, runway 7 taxi via Echo Bravo.
So as you know, you're going to come down to the next junction where you're going to start to slow down a bit. Well, I do leave it because it's uphill here, so I tend to let it run for a bit.
Golf Romeo Yankee Delta Alpha contact tower on 126.73.
Switching to tower, Golf Romeo Yankee Delta Alpha.
Far more control over it now, which is nice. We're just slowing it down nice and slowly.
Easy 48, Victor Mike, request push and start clearance.
Easy 48 Victor Mike, pushback approved.
Roger, pushback approved. Easy 48, Victor Mike.
Make some of these turns just a bit easier. We'll come to the full stop there. Didn't do that.
Easy 25 Lima Foxtrot, ready to taxi.
Easy 25 Lima Foxtrot, runway 25 taxi via Bravo Echo Delta Alpha.
Runway 25 taxi via Bravo Echo Delta Alpha, Easy 25 Lima Foxtrot.
I might have to see if I've got some sensitivity stuff there I can do.
Ryanair 3558, request push and start.
Ryanair 3558 cleared for push and start.
Handy because I don't have to keep putting the
Roger,
parking brake
pushback
on.
approved, Ryanair 3558.
Easy 4107 contact tower on 126.73.
As we come up to
Over to tower, Easy
stopping,
4107.
we can probably stop where we need to stop.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, contact tower on 126.73. Have a good afternoon.
Allows me to hold that there, which is
Switching
good.
to tower on 126.73. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima.
Move.
Approaching runway 7.
Luton Tower, Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Good afternoon. Holding short 7, ready for departure.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, Luton Tower, runway 07, wind 060 at 7, clears to takeoff.
We're going to let it roll forward now, which is going to be nice for
Runway 07, cleared for takeoff.
stopping ready for
Virgin 51
taking off.
Oscar Lima.
Easy 27 X-ray Papa, contact departure on 129.55.
Approaching runway 7.
We can now
29er Echo Quebec, contact ground on
get yourself set up, ready for takeoff.
121.755.
And then we
Switching
can
to ground, Easy 29 Echo Quebec.
On runway 7 remaining. 5,900 feet.
Luton Tower, Easy 83 Delta Golf, established on the ILS runway 07.
Easy 83 Delta Golf, roger.
up we go. Landing gear. Got my pilot if he wants to come on.
Wisco 7021 contact
Yeah.
ground on
And then we can-
121.755.
Retract those.
Ground, Wisco
Run
7021.
it down to there. And that's us sorted. We're all set. And
Virgin
that's
51
how
Oscar
easy it
Lima.
is.
Contact departure on 129.55.
And all the lights have now gone out on the SIP, apart from the low fuel, which I wouldn't worry about too much.
Departure on 129.55. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Luton radar, Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Good afternoon. Climbing through 1500.
And we're on our way to Germany.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Luton radar identified. Climb flight level 100.
Ryanair 959 at X-ray, direct Abbott. Cleared for the ILS. Runway 25 approach, descend and maintain flight level 080 until established.
Climbing flight level 100. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima.
As we're getting up to height, we're out the Yankee clouds and in the big
Climb
cloud.
flight level 220.
Climbing flight level 220. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima.
And we're flying.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Contact London Control on 120.18.
Contacting London Control on 120.18. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima.
And now we're going to be climbing to Germany.
London Control, Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Good afternoon. Climbing through flight level 065 for flight level 220.
That was smooth takeoff, smooth landing. Brakes have made a heck of a difference.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, London Control, climb flight level 220.
Virgin 6 Juliet, descend and maintain flight level 250, cleared for the Zurich arrival into Heathrow.
Climbing flight level 220. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima.
Take a look
Dear
outside.
guests, we are delighted to inform you that the use of approved electronic
Because we've got that on
devices
drone.
is now permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will commence shortly.
We're going to stop our
We
time for flight
appreciate
level
your patience
330.
as
We
we prepare to
requested
serve
that
you.
as a cruise altitude.
Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant journey
Virgin
with Virgin
157 Lima,
Atlantic.
climb flight level 330.
Oh, yeah.
Climb flight level 330.
You see the difference in the map. They're definitely different. Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Flight level 220. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, climb flight level 290.
Well, you can just leave it there, and then I've just got this button here to flick back into the cockpit when I need to, which is good. So, yeah, hats off to this.
Flight level 290. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima.
Easy 27 X-ray Papa, climb flight level 350.
That is this gorgeous yoke, so it's definitely worth its money. I'm just selling the other one.
London Control, Easy 31 Juliet Romeo, flight level 170.
Bit sad about seeing it go, but
Easy 31 Juliet Romeo, radar
it
contact.
then gives me extra bit of cash, so I'm certainly thinking about PMDGs. I might get the 737-800 back. I might do the 900 first, and then get the 800 back, and then it gives me a few more planes to fly. they won't have passengers in, of course, because I bought it through Marketplace. Originally, I was thinking about do it on here, doing
London Control,
a
speed
new
bird
plane,
820,
just
flight
buy
level
them
170.
new from the site, so I could do that. But
Speedbird
certainly put the
820
price
radar
up.
contact.
Now I'll see if I can get Boris Works back and working.
Level 29 is there, Chevrolet Golf.
Chevrolet Golf, say again.
Flight level 2.
I haven't flown a 737 for a while, so that should be interesting. That'll be another learning curve again. And the soft brakes works in every single plane you've got.
Climb flight level 290.
Flight level 290, Speedbird 18 Lima X-ray.
Speedbird 18 Lima X-ray, climb flight level 350.
I was thinking about getting global shipping, but
Speedbird 18 Lima X-ray.
spend more time in jets than I do light flying, so I thought, well, would it be worth it? I don't think it would.
London Control, Ryanair 22 Foxtrot Yankee, flight level 360.
We've got 50 minutes till we get to top of descent, so it's a little while.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, climb flight level 350.
You just turn off the camera and then
Climbing
you
flight
can see
level
the
350.
there's
Virgin
not much
51
more to see
Oscar
really,
Lima.
other than what I've shown you. I'm gonna... Hold on.
Speedbird 3 Echo Tango, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Speedbird 3 Echo Tango.
Speedbird 3 Echo
Get to see
Tango,
the
climb
whole-
flight level 290.
The whole flight now.
Flight level
I don't get rid of the
290,
camera.
Speedbird 3 Echo Tango.
It's stuck in my collar.
Flyer
It's strange things you do to get
maintain
video.
flight level 210, cleared for the Lister 1 Charlie arrival into city.
Down to flight level 210. Cleared for the Lister 1 Charlie arrival into City Flyer 14 Kilo.
Oh, there's me sitting there thinking that
London
wasn't...
Control,
Oh, I see what I've
8
done.
Hotel
Right.
Mike, flight level 260.
Above the banner here, I have my SR, FSP, FDS here, and I thought, oh, that's cutting that off a bit, but it's actually the camera that cuts it off. I'm assuming she's not there to talk. No, I didn't hear her.
Radar contact. KLM 779 contact Amsterdam radar on 123.705.
Switching to Amsterdam radar on 123.705, a KLM 779er.
IS74 Hotel, descend and maintain flight level 230, cleared for the Silver 1 Charlie arrival into City.
Down to flight level 230. Cleared for the Silver 1 Charlie arrival into City Flyer 74 Hotel.
London Control, Blue Max 8 Hotel Quebec, flight level 310. London Control, Seaport 1 Bravo, request direct ULTIP.
Control de Londres, Ryanair 80 Charlie, Delta, nivel de vuelo 380.
Ryanair 80 Charlie, Delta, radar contact.
London Control, Ryanair 1401, flight level 210.
KLJ 59 and 51, contact Brussels Control on 131.1.
Switching to Brussels Control on 131.1, give me KLJ 59 and 51.
London Control, Delta 165, flight level 380. Delta 165, radar contact. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Expect the Dixer 1 Delta arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes.
Expecting the Dixer 1 Delta arrival. Preparing to descend in about 20 minutes.
So 20 minutes from descent.
51 Oscar Lima.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform you that our cabin crew will now commence the snack and beverage service. We invite you to enjoy our delightful selection, including our famous afternoon tea and refreshing fruit juices. Following the service, selected items from the Virgin Atlantic shop will also be available for your perusal. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the journey with us.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, contact Amsterdam radar on 123.705.
Switching to Amsterdam radar on 123.705. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima.
There's a point of descent here.
Amsterdam radar, Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Good afternoon, with you, flight level 350.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, Amsterdam radar, good afternoon, identified.
I imagine that's Amsterdam Schiphol Airport in front of us, where all the pink lodges, that's all the planes that are there. There's a lot of people there. One thing I have noticed in the last couple of months is the amount of players that have actually moved over onto 24 now. Now it's settled, now it's working, now it's doing great. They seem to find out all the problems, I do believe. Dog bark me, is that off?
Amsterdam radar, Easy 32 Golf Bravo, 17,000.
Easy 32 Golf Bravo, radar contact.
So it's really strange that
Amsterdam radar.
I tried out some intentions from them, so I've just kept on going with it.
Vietnam Airlines 50, radar contact.
Don't really fly without saying intentions now. I know it's a bit a month, but I'd rather have decent ATC.
Amsterdam radar, Turkish 7 X-ray Hotel, flight level 340.
Still 120 miles.
37 X-ray Hotel, radar contact.
230 miles. Easiest way to check that's why I always put that onto performance.
Easy 905 Quebec Golf, contact Amsterdam radar on 124.88.
130 odd miles, 134 miles.
Over to Amsterdam radar on 124.88, Easy 905 Quebec
Maybe
Golf.
heading inland now.
Radar, good evening. Beeline, 9 Echo Uniform.
Climbing to flight level 370, passing flight level 235.
Beeline 9er Echo Uniform, Amsterdam radar identified. Good afternoon.
I'm trying to keep some funds free for when ETS2 brings out the coaches, which could be at any time, so don't get caught out on the hop on that. Looking forward to that. And I've actually just recently really got back into ETS.
Radar, good afternoon. The Hope Visigon is in your airspace, climbing flight level 350 and is outbound Supur.
Speedbird 938, contact Dutch Mill on 120.83.
Contact Dutch Mill on 120.83, Speedbird 938.
Amsterdam radar, good day. Easy 18, Juliet Lima, flight level 370.
This is always what I call a nightmare airport to land at. We'll always seem to have trouble getting down on this one, but we'll give it a go, see how we get on. Practice makes perfect, no doubt.
Easy 18 Juliet Lima, reaching the top of the descent.
Easy 18 Juliet Lima, contact Amsterdam radar on 123.85.
Easy 18 Juliet Lima, affirmative, expect the Ripso 3 Papa arrival for Hamburg.
Ripso 3 Papa arrival for Hamburg, thank you.
Amsterdam radar, Vietnam Airlines 50, flight level 440. Vietnam Airlines 50, radar contact.
Never mind. Can't have everything. Got cloudy. "15 minutes to top of descent."
Captain, we have a
Okay.
passenger who is currently trapped in the lavatory. It appears that the lock malfunctioned while they were inside. I'm assessing the situation now and will report back shortly.
Okay, let me know how you get on. Try jimming it with a screwdriver.
Understood, Captain. I shall check on the passenger in the lavatory now.
First time I've heard that problem come up before.
Dutch Mill Center, Vietnam Airlines 50, flight level 460.
So it looks like we're going to get vectored in on this one. So
Vietnam Airlines 50, radar contact.
should be interesting. I think ATC will want us to descend before we get to our official top of descent, because they'll vector us to a shorter cut, I think.
Captain, I've checked on the passenger in the lavatory. They are safe and sound, but I will need to assist them with the lock issue shortly. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, me, who's stuck?
Amsterdam radar, KLM 779er, flight level 200.
KLM 779er,
Okay, Victoria, just keep me up to date on the situation.
Understood, Captain. I will keep you updated on the passenger matter.
80 miles, what's that, 13 minutes it says? I think it'll be shorter than that.
Easy 18 Juliet Lima, Amsterdam radar identified. Good afternoon.
Amsterdam radar, Easy 18 Juliet Lima. I'll be expecting Risco 3 Papa arrival.
KLM 779er contact, Dutch Mill Centre on 125.903.
Switching to Dutch Mill Center on 125.903 on KLM 779er.
A little bit of wind.
Amsterdam radar, KLM 115, flight level 320.
KLM 115, radar contact.
Amsterdam radar, Ryanair 9037 Zulu, flight level 400.
Ryanair 9037 Zulu, radar contact.
Captain, the passenger is still in the lavatory, and I am currently working on resolving the lock issue. I will keep you informed as I make progress.
Thank you, Victoria.
Copy, Captain.
Just under 18 miles now.
Amsterdam radar, KLM Niner 1 Alpha, flight level 250.
Always difficult picking a flight when you're doing a recording because you don't want it to be too long, but you don't want it to be too short. It's about the right amount of time, I think. And it's good
Easy
chance
18 Juliet Lima, contact Bremen radar on 124.24.
Bremen radar 12424, Easy 18 Juliet Lima, bye-bye.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, contact Dutch Mill on 120.83.
Switching to Dutch Mill on 120.83, Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Dutch Mill, Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Good afternoon. With you, flight level 350.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, Dutch Mill identified mid-deck. Easy 15 Yankee, climb flight level 370.
Up to flight level 370, Easy 15 Yankee.
And we've got 10 minutes to top descent.
This is Skyways 1619, currently flight level 190 for flight level 100.
Skyways 1618, descend flight level 100.
118.08.
Easy 18 Juliet Lima, contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
Contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805, Easy 18 Juliet Lima.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, contact Amsterdam radar on 123.705.
Switching to Amsterdam radar on 123.705, Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. radar, Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Good afternoon, with you, flight level 350.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, Amsterdam radar, identified, DAG.
Dutch Mill Center, KLM 89er Alpha, flight level 160.
KLM 89er Alpha, radar contact.
Amsterdam radar, Fenix 346, flight level 370.
Fenix 346, radar contact.
Six minutes. Far now. We're up to what? 50 miles? Cruising around at 255 knots. There's an airport there.
Amsterdam radar, Ryanair 90846, flight level 400.
Radar contact.
Roll again. So the PMDG, they reckon they've made it really, really good. They've used different techniques for 24, so I'm a bit inquisitive about it. So I might download it and see how I go. I need to download one because I need to see if it goes
Langen
back
radar,
into
2 Jet 3
the
Delta Kilo, flight level 220.
installer.
2 Jet 3 Delta Kilo, radar contact.
Langen radar, Ryanair 315 Zulu, flight level 350.
Ryanair 315 Zulu, radar contact.
Here 187 contact Langen info on 129.875.
129.875 for City Air 187. Good day.
Three minutes. So that's going to be well before throttle descent, I think.
Langen radar, Ryanair 43 Uniform Golf, flight level 350.
Ryanair 43 Uniform Golf, radar contact. Langen radar, Red Nose 4527, flight level 350.
Red Nose 4527, radar contact.
Let's reduce that. So 2 minutes to top of descent. We should get the call in a second, I think. I do have the iFly, the 737 Max. I just don't like the EFB on it, so haven't used it much. Should really look into it, I guess.
Langen radar, easy 906 Lima Mike, flight level 380.
Easy Nino 6 Lima Mike, radar contact.
Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima. Cleared Dixa 1 Delta into Frankfurt. Whenever you'd like to send, flight level 260.
Okay, that was a make start. It should drop down to about
Descend flight level 260 at our discretion. Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima.
Until we hit the mark. We're not far out. Gives us just an early descent.
Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima. Contact Langen radar on 128.555.
Kindly ask that you return to your seats at this time, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts securely. Please be advised that the use of the lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for our arrival.
555. Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima. Langen radar, Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima. Good afternoon, descending flight level 350 for flight level 260.
Langen radar, good afternoon, Easy 15 Yankee, passing flight level 300 up to 370.
Easy 15 Yankee, Langen radar, identified, good afternoon. Easy 15 Yankee, contact Langen radar on 120.155.
Over to Langen radar 120.155, Easy 15 Yankee.
Keeping on our speed as we start to
Lufthansa Nina
increase in a
47,
second.
contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505.
118.505, send 947.
See the green dot coming down, that tells us we're descending correctly.
level 380.
Eurowings 3 Tango Romeo, climb flight level 380.
Flight level 380, Eurowings 3
We should
Tango
now
Romeo.
be descending a lot steeper.
Langen radar, Eurowings 2 Ski and Key, flight level 155, climbing flight level 270.
Eurowings 2 Whiskey Yankee, climb flight level 320.
Climbing flight level 320, Eurowings 2 Ski and Key.
We've got discontinuity cuts in, but hopefully we'll be vectored by then. And get down to 250 at this stage. As we're on course. Now descent. Interesting pattern coming up. Our next target will be 23. Very gentle descent. That's speed brake. The nice thing about having it on the lever, don't have to have it fully on, and just put a little bit of speed braking, which is quite nice. That'll just bring us back down to where we need to be. Looking at that. Another layer of cloud there. Very thick cloud out here, so we're going to go for a big thick bit eventually. Looks looking good at the moment. Clouds looks like it's low cloud as well. Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima, could you give me the QNH for Frankfurt Airport, please?
Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima, Frankfurt QNH 1025.
QNH 1025, Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima.
Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima, contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505.
Contacting Frankfurt approach on 118.505, Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima. Frankfurt approach, Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima. Good afternoon, descending flight level 160.
Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima, Frankfurt approach. Expect the ILS Yankee runway 07 left approach into Frankfurt.
Expecting the ILS Yankee runway 07 left approach into Frankfurt. Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima.
Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima, descend flight level 090.
Descending flight level 090. Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima.
Yeah, it's just milky, so the clouds are milky.
Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima, turn right heading 200 vectors for the ILS runway 7 left approach.
Right heading 200 for the ILS runway 7 left approach. Virgin 5-1 Oscar Lima.
Right in there.
Frankfurt departure Lufthansa 878 and departure Romano and week deep at in 2,700 feet, climbing to flight level 070.
Lufthansa 878, Frankfurt departure, identified, climb, flight level 070.
Climbing flight level 070, Lufthansa 878.
Well, we're going to be vectored in, so
Lufthansa
should be
878,
interesting.
climb flight level 220.
Contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78. When established, Lufthansa 76 X-ray.
Lufthansa 1507, contact Frankfurt Tower on 118.78.
Departure Calen 24 Juliet, climbing 3,500 to flight level 70.
KLM 24 Juliet, Frankfurt departure, identified, climb flight level 070.
118.505, Lufthansa 138, thank you, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 138, heavy, Frankfurt departure, identified,
We won't
climb
have the
flight level
green dot on us
070.
now because we've come off of our flight plan, so
Frankfurt departure, good evening, Lufthansa 138.
hopefully we won't go too low too soon.
2,000 feet for 7,000 feet. 9, flight level 070, Lufthansa 138. For departure, good evening, Lufthansa 138, 2,500 for 7,000. Flight level 070, Lufthansa 138.
Lufthansa 138, climb flight level 220.
Departure, Lufthansa 2 Papa Lima, 2,200 feet. Climb flight level 070, Lufthansa 2 Papa Lima.
Lufthansa 2 Papa Lima, climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, Lufthansa 2 Papa Lima.
Drop again, was it?
Lufthansa 2 True, requesting IFR clearance.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Lufthansa
52, contact Langen radar on 120.155.
Switching to Langen radar on 120.155, Lufthansa 52.
We're now beginning our final approach into Frankfurt. We kindly ask that you turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we've arrived at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables are stowed, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seatbelts are fastened.
3 Whiskey Bravo.
The weather in Frankfurt is quite pleasant, with a temperature of around 15 degrees Celsius. Our assigned gate is Terminal 2,
Contact Langen radar on
C15S. Thank you for your
120.155.
cooperation as we prepare for landing.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, turn left, heading 165.
Left heading 165, Virgin 51 Oscar Lima.
See.
6 November Juliet, good day. Passing 3000. Lufthansa 6 November Juliet, Frankfurt departure identified. Climb flight level 070. Climb flight level 070. 230. Lufthansa 6 November Juliet.
Frankfurt departure, Lufthansa 952, on 4,500.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, descend flight level 060, turn left, heading 135.
Descending flight level 060, turning left, heading 135. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, proceed direct Delta Foxtrot 452, descend flight level 050, QNH 1024, until established on the localizer cleared for the ILS runway 7 left approach.
Proceeding direct Delta Foxtrot 452, descend flight level 050, QNH 1024. Cleared for the ILS runway 7 left approach once established on the localizer. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima.
Go with that.
Decimal 505, Lufthansa 138, thank you, bye bye. For departure, good evening, Lufthansa 138, passing 2,000 feet for flight level 070. Climb flight level 160, Lufthansa 138.
I don't have income 1 Delta, I arrival for runway 25 left.
Quebec Bravo, say again.
Oh, we're way now. 35 miles.
Flight level 070, Lufthansa 138. Climb flight level 210, Lufthansa 138.
Langen radar on 125.355.
Climb flight level 070, turn left heading 055, vector Delta Echo 07 Charlie, then of course Lufthansa 138. Direct Delta 07 Charlie, then S5 Lufthansa 138.
Lufthansa 138, contact Langen radar on 124.73.
24.73, Lufthansa 138. Climb flight level 210, Lufthansa 138.
Okay, so we've got a little while to get to the...
24.73, Lufthansa 138, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 55 Hotel, direct Delta Foxtrot 101, Dennis files please.
Hoping to get the ILS at some point.
On for departure, November 123, flight, clean bank flight, initial climb, 070.
Patriot, Frankfurt departure identified. Climb flight level 070.
Okay, so going to be picking up on the ILS soon.
Frankfurt departure, good day, Lufthansa 8 Papa Tango 2500 for flight level 070.
Lufthansa 8 Papa Tango, climb flight level 220.
So we're bang on in line with it. Just going to wait for...
Contact Langen radar 125.405, Lufthansa 8 Papa Tango.
So the other diamond to come in now.
Climb flight level 220, Lufthansa 138.
Lufthansa 5653, turn left heading 055.
Departure Lufthansa Cargo 731 Heavy, passing 2,600 feet for flight level 070.
We've got 21 miles, so we've got a little way to go yet.
Lufthansa Cargo 731 Heavy, Frankfurt departure identified. Climb flight level 070.
Climb flight level 070,
Okay, the other one's coming in
Cargo
now.
731 Heavy.
We should be able to pick up on that localizer soon.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, contact Frankfurt Tower on 118.78.
Switching to Frankfurt Tower on 118.78. Virgin 51 Oscar
2
Lima.
miles out.
Frankfurt Tower, Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Good afternoon. Established on the ILS runway 7 left approach.
Come down now.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, Frankfurt Tower good identified. Continue approach runway 07 left. Dolomiti 5 kilo hold
I
short
think
of
this is the
runway
first time I've
25
actually
center.
done this landing with
Holding short of
same
runway
intention.
25 center,
Always
Dolomiti
been
5
with
kilo.
BMW 2C, which messed me up a bit.
Clear for takeoff, 07 center, Lufthansa 3 Whiskey Bravo.
Lufthansa 55 Hotel, contact departure on 118.505.
Once we snag that,
Lufthansa
should
464,
start to
welcome to Frankfurt. Contact ground on 121.805.
Ground on 121.805.
comes down. We'll flaps 1.
Lufthansa 6 November Juliet, contact departure on 118.505.
Should now be on the localizer.
505. Patriot, contact departure on
So we're doing alright.
Departure on
We're going slope now.
118.505.
Lufthansa 99015, hold short of runway 7 center.
Holding short of runway 7 center, Lufthansa 99015.
Beeline 8 Quebec Bravo, contact ground on 121.805.
Looking 111, decimal
11 miles, so we'll soon be ready for our...
Lufthansa
landing gear
127,
come
contact
down.
departure on 118.505.
Departure 118.505, Lufthansa 127.
Landing gear down.
Lufthansa 899er, contact ground on 121.805.
Continue approach runway 25 left, Lufthansa 03 Foxtrot.
Dolomiti 9er Tango Victor, contact ground on 121.805.
Ground, Dolomiti 9er Tango Victor.
KLM 24 Juliet, contact departure on 118.505.
Departure 118.205, KLM 24 Juliet.
Lufthansa 122, runway 25C, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Flaps free.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, winds 090 at 4. Runway 7 left, cleared to land.
Runway 7 left. Cleared to land.
2,000.
Virgin 51, Oscar, Lima.
Lufthansa 03 Alpha Romeo, Frankfurt Tower, Gude, Roger, continue approach.
Down a little bit more. So far so good. Let's see how we get on. Miles out. Let's
Singapore 25, contact departure on 118.505.
Caution depart for Singapore 25.
Everything looking good.
Departure for Lufthansa 5 Uniform Victor.
Lufthansa 138, contact departure on 118.505.
18.505, Lufthansa 138. Thank you,
This
bye-bye.
is saying tensions Raz, this isn't my own one. I've got rid of mine.
Lufthansa 882, contact departure on 118.505.
Contact departure 118.505, Lufthansa 882.
Lufthansa 878, contact departure on 118.505.
Really good now.
118.505, Lufthansa 878.
Condor 738 Delta Echo, contact departure on 118.505.
Ooh, I'll mess up the front.
Contact departure on 118.505, Condor 738 Delta Echo, tschüss.
Approaching runway 7 left.
Oh, a bit of...
Cleared for takeoff, runway 07 Center, Lufthansa 5 November Lima. Danke.
Lufthansa 11 Foxtrot, contact departure on 118.505. Lufthansa 03 Alpha, contact departure on 118.505.
4.
Departure on 118.505, Lufthansa 11 Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 3 Mike Lima, contact departure on 118.505.
200.
Departure on 118.505, Lufthansa 3 Mike Lima.
100.
bit
Contact
low.
118.505, Lufthansa 55 Hotel.
20.
Lufthansa 8 Papa Tango, contact departure on 118.505.
Lufthansa 2 Tango, request higher flight level. Lufthansa 2 Tango, request higher flight level.
Lufthansa 4 Mike, contact departure on 118.505.
118.505, Lufthansa 4 Mike, bye-bye.
Okay, let's just...
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, contact ground on 121.805.
ground on 121.805. Virgin 51 Oscar Lima.
Reverted back to an old. Reverted back to.
Frankfurt ground, Virgin 51 Oscar Lima. Good afternoon. Cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
Virgin 51 Oscar Lima, Frankfurt ground, taxi to Terminal 2, Gate C15S via Papa 10, Papa, November 11, November, November, Orange. Good day.
I'll play with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now arrived in the splendid city of Frankfurt.
Terminal 2.
Did you know that Frankfurt is home to the largest financial district in Germany and is often referred to as the financial capital of Europe?
November,
We thank you for
Orange.
choosing to fly with
Good
Virgin
day.
Atlantic.
Virgin
Please remain
51
seated with your seatbelts
Oscar
fastened
Lima.
until we have reached our final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with Virgin Atlantic. The local time here in Frankfurt is 1:28 in the afternoon.
Afternoon, Lufthansa 138 at gate Alpha 23, request push and start.
Lufthansa 138, push and start approved, face south.
Push and start approved,
It's
face
taken a little
south.
while to get used
Lufthansa
to.
138. Control ground, the beeline 9 Delta November. I have Lufthansa Airbus just in front of me, facing me. Is that coming soon?
Beeline 9 on Delta November, say again.
Approaching runway 18.
Lufthansa 1304, ready to taxi.
Approaching runway 18.
So it's made life a little bit easier.
Patriot, contact tower on 118.78, safe flight.
Tower on 118.78.
Lufthansa 878, contact tower on 118.78.
118.78, Lufthansa 878.
Frankfurt ground, good day, Lufthansa 99 Foxtrot, Airbus A320, information Oscar, stand Alpha 24, requesting IFR clearance to Madrid.
Probably a little bit of a journey around here, I guess, but let's see how that goes. So just
Clear to Madrid
bit
via the
cruise for now.
Aniki 2 Lima departure, radar vectors to Delta Fox 101, departure runway 18, initial climb, flight level 070, departure on 118.505 and squawk 1772, Lufthansa 999 Foxtrot.
Frankfurt ground, guten Morgen. Lufthansa Cargo 731, request push and start.
Lufthansa Cargo 731, push and start approved. Face southeast.
Frankfurt ground, guten Morgen, Condor 738 Delta Echo, request taxi.
Push and start approved. Face southeast. Lufthansa Cargo 731 heavy.
Oh, the braking's making life easier for me.
Lufthansa 2 Kilo Tango, pushback and start approved. Face south.
Lufthansa 2 Kilo Tango, request taxi.
Lufthansa 438, push and start approved. Face southwest.
FPS heavy here.
Push and start approved, Lufthansa 428. Lufthansa 428, request push and start, please.
Lufthansa 438, push and start approved. Face south.
Frankfurt ground, good evening, Lufthansa 138 at gate Alpha 23, request push and start. Push and start approved, face south, Lufthansa 138.
inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
Frankfurt ground, Lufthansa 2506, request pushback and start. Facing southwest, Lufthansa 2506.
Lufthansa 3 Lima Romeo, contact tower on 118.78, bye-bye.
Tower on 118.78, Lufthansa 3 Lima Romeo, danke, tschüss.
Frankfurt ground, good evening, Lufthansa 138 at gate Alpha 23, request push and start. Push and start, approved, face out, Lufthansa 138.
I'm testing this out.
Lufthansa 138, contact tower on 118.78.
We're looking for gate C15S.
118.78, Lufthansa 138, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 246 at stand Echo 5, we are ready for pushback and start.
Lufthansa 246, Frankfurt ground, pushback and start approved. Face west.
Frankfurt ground, good evening. Lufthansa 771 is at parking stand Sierra 240, requesting IFR clearance to Innsbruck, and we have information Lima.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Cleared to Innsbruck via the Sind 2 Delta departure. Departure runway 07 centre. Initial climb to flight level 070. Then contact departure on 118.505 at squawk 1357 for Lufthansa 771.
Lufthansa 5 November Lima, request push and start.
Lufthansa 5 November Lima, push and start approved. Face southwest.
Push and start approved, face southwest, Lufthansa 5 November Lima.
Push and start approved, face south, Lufthansa 138.
Lufthansa 9er Yankee Alpha, we are ready for pushback and engine start. Pushback and start approved, face west, Lufthansa 9er Yankee Alpha.
Frankfurt ground, Lufthansa 2506, request IFR clearance.
Stand by.
Departing runway 18 via the Anika 2 Lima departure radar vectors to Delta Foxtrot 101. Climb and maintain flight level 070, departure on 118.505, squawking 6541 for Lufthansa 2506.
Lufthansa 03 Alpha Romeo, cross runway 07C, then continue taxi via Lima 17 Lima.
Lufthansa 882,
380.
request push and start.
Lufthansa 882, push and start approved. Face south.
Start approved, face south. Lufthansa 882.
Frankfurt ground, Speedbird 901, requesting push and start.
Speedbird 901, push and start approved. Face west.
We have a long journey on this one.
Lufthansa 138,
Jeez.
request push and start, gate Alpha 23. Push and start approved, face out, Lufthansa 138.
Lufthansa 3, request push and start.
Making these turns a little bit easier, isn't it?
Lufthansa 3, request push and start.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Tango, contact tower on 118.78.
Over to tower, Lufthansa 4 Tango Tango.
Push and start approved, face southeast, Lufthansa Cargo 731. Sorry, I clocked. Push and start approved, face southeast, Lufthansa Cargo 731.
Pushback and start approved, face west, Lufthansa 246. Pushback and start approved, face west, Lufthansa 246.
Push and start approved, face south, Lufthansa 438.
Frankfurt ground, good morning, Lufthansa 138. We are at gate Alpha 23, request push and start. 121.805, Lufthansa 138, thanks, bye bye. Frankfurt ground, good evening, Lufthansa 138 at gate Alpha 23, request push and start.
Frankfurt ground, Lufthansa 225, ready to push back and start.
Lufthansa 225, Frankfurt ground, pushback and start approved, face southwest.
Parking brake on.
Lufthansa 138, contact tower on 118.78, safe flight.
118.78 for Lufthansa 138, thank you, bye bye.
Push back and start approved, Lufthansa 225.
Bit of those.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now parked at the gate. Please make sure to collect all your personal belongings. On behalf of all of us at Virgin Atlantic, thank you for flying with us. Welcome to Frankfurt.
Whoops. Jetway not close enough. That's what I'm going to start banging back in a minute. Okay, well, we're not going to see. Getting closer, are we? Okay, well, not close enough. We must be pretty damn close. So it looks like I might have to set GSX for this one because that should be on the line. How close do you want to be? What are the services? Never mind. So that is it. That's basically that is basically where we are. We've sort of like landed it. That's using the new flight yoke, using the brakes and the new scenery, which is really good. The scenery looks a lot better. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to say thank you for watching and till next time. See you again soon. Goodbye for now.